Just a quick message. This clip you're about to watch on my Stop Retiring Wrong channel are my words and books and educational events, but they're filtered through AI. But I am real, and my clients and their issues are very real, and my research is not AI. And I want to be very transparent with you as you take advantage of this only psychotherapist curated tool available that intersects fulfillment and finances and reframes the second half of your life into something that truly our parents and our grandparents never could even have imagined. So congratulations.
Imagine spending your entire life chasing freedom only to finally achieve it and feel completely lost. No alarms, no meetings, no pressure, just silence. For millions of retirees, the hardest part of retirement isn't running out of money, it's running out of purpose. Because after 40 years of being needed by the world, one terrifying question suddenly appears. Who am I when nobody needs me anymore? For most of human history, retirement did not exist. Farmers worked until their backs bent beneath years of labor. Craftsmen continued teaching apprentices until their hands could no longer hold the tools. Merchants stayed behind their counters until illness or age finally forced them away. Survival demanded participation. Life had no clean finish line where purpose suddenly stopped and leisure permanently began. But modern civilization created something entirely different. Retirement became a dream. Not simply a financial milestone, but a cultural promise. Society taught people that after 40 years of alarms, deadlines, commutes, and exhaustion, there would finally come a season of uninterrupted freedom. The message was always the same: work hard long enough, and one day life will truly begin. So millions devoted their lives to chasing the number, the retirement account, the investment portfolio, the paid-off house, the financial finish line that supposedly guaranteed happiness forever. And yet something strange keeps happening. Every year, countless retirees finally arrive at that destination, only to discover an emptiness they never expected. The money exists, the pressure is gone, the mornings are free, but somewhere beneath the comfort appears a quiet and unsettling question. Now what? Because the real challenge of retirement is rarely financial. It is psychological. Most people spend 40 years preparing their bank account for retirement while spending almost no time preparing their identity for it. For most adults, work is never just work. It becomes an identity. When strangers meet each other, the conversation almost always arrives at the same question. What do you do? Not who you are. Not what gives your life meaning. Not what kind of person are you becoming. What do you do? And over time, that answer slowly fuses itself to self-worth. The lawyer becomes respected because people depend on expertise. The engineer becomes valuable because systems fail without them. The business owner becomes important because employees rely on decisions they make every day. Even ordinary jobs often provide something psychologically extraordinary. People want to feel useful. They want to believe their existence affects the world around them. Then retirement arrives, and suddenly the role disappears. On Friday, someone may have been directing entire teams. By Monday, they are standing silently in a grocery store, wondering why they suddenly feel invisible. The paycheck stops, but more importantly, the identity stops. And many retirees are shocked by how painful that loss feels. Because beneath the stress and exhaustion of career life, many people secretly depended on work to answer the deepest question of all. Who am I without this? Without the office, the title, the authority, and the responsibilities, a frightening emptiness begins to emerge. Money can buy comfort. It can buy travel, hobbies, beautiful homes, and entertainment. But it cannot buy identity. And when someone loses the identity they spent 40 years building, retirement can begin to feel less like liberation and more like disappearance. But identity is only the first collapse. The second is structure. Human beings are creatures of rhythm. Life functions through routines. Wake up, get dressed, commute, work, eat, solve problems, return home, sleep, repeat. For decades, work provides external structure automatically. It dictates where people go, when they wake up, who they interact with, and what demands their attention. Most workers spend years fantasizing about escaping that structure. No more alarms, no more meetings, no more schedules. But when retirement finally removes all structure, many people discover something deeply uncomfortable. Unlimited freedom can become psychologically paralyzing. There are suddenly 168 completely unstructured hours every week. No deadlines, no urgency, no external pressure forcing movement. At first, freedom feels intoxicating. Sleeping late feels luxurious. Long breakfasts feel relaxing. Afternoon television feels harmless. But slowly, time itself begins losing shape. Monday becomes indistinguishable from Thursday. Weeks blur together, motivation weakens, and eventually many retirees encounter a strange paradox of human psychology. When people can do absolutely anything, they often end up doing almost nothing. Retirement can quietly create what psychologists sometimes describe as existential fog. Then comes another loss people rarely expect: the disappearance of social gravity. Work does not only provide income, it provides tribe. The casual conversations beside coffee machines, the shared frustrations during difficult projects, the greetings in hallways, the feeling of belonging to a group moving toward common goals. These moments seem insignificant while they are happening, but psychologically they are enormously important. Human beings evolve socially. Daily interaction regulates emotional stability in ways most people never notice until it disappears. Retirement severs much of that interaction almost overnight. Coworkers continue forward without you. Calls become less frequent. Invitations decline. The professional world adapts surprisingly quickly to your absence. This is why loneliness becomes one of retirement's most dangerous hidden threats. Not because retirees are physically alone, but because many no longer feel socially necessary, and necessity matters deeply to human happiness. Then there is the uncomfortable truth about money itself. Modern culture treats wealth almost like a magical substance capable of generating permanent happiness. But psychology reveals something very different. Money is excellent at solving discomfort. It provides safety, comfort, security, convenience, freedom from financial anxiety. But once those needs are met, the emotional power of additional wealth begins fading rapidly. Luxury adapts into normality. A beautiful home eventually feels ordinary. An expensive vacation becomes familiar after repetition. Human beings normalize improved conditions astonishingly fast. Retirement exposes a difficult truth many people never expect. Comfort alone is not enough. Many build their retirement dream around consumption. I'll travel. I'll relax. I'll finally enjoy life. But enjoyment without challenge often loses its meaning. A luxury dinner feels exciting, occasionally not when every day lacks effort, progress, or purpose. This explains why even wealthy retirees sometimes feel dissatisfied despite having achieved the life they worked toward. The human brain thrives on challenge and reward cycles. During work, people constantly experience progress, solving problems, completing projects, reaching goals. These moments trigger dopamine, reinforcing motivation and engagement. Work, in many ways, gives life a scoreboard. Retirement often removes that scoreboard. No deadlines, no objectives, no visible wins. Over time, many retirees realize they do not miss stress. They miss feeling mentally activated by life. Yet the happiest retirees discover an important truth: meaning must be created, not consumed.